on education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
White keys only have this bitch jumping.
Okay. If I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah. Rough. Let's do it.
If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head and I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Working mode, tell him where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell him where the cash. If you playing for you, gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. Now it's all over and the curtains back. Can't see you not noticing that. I'm letting it go, it ain't holding me back. Yeah, I'm on dice, but ain't come for the crack. Drinking with uncle, we only do jack. How I'm alive, I thank God for that. Praying about it, things getting better. Open it up with my name on the letter. Why you crazy about it? Saying whatever, you shy to be you. You know you gotta be you. Sometimes I need privacy too. Yeah, you know I ride. You know I ride, and you know you ride for me too. Yeah, you know I. Look, you like getting that hit for real. When it's me and Murray, just us, we chill. I'm in a rush to get off to get you. Never ever had to floss to get you. Pay the dues that it cost to kiss you. Rug burns on the carpet with you.
Oh yeah. Come on, dog, throw this in there. Gotta dedicate this to the homie out of New Orleans. Break. Said she wanna bump that. You wanna do it? Go ahead, do it. I sit around.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
Period.
the real.
You right.
That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right.
And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to, if the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week, you don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you can question about where the child support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is. Radio show.
Fall into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new and take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move. Don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels up from me. I know she couldn't get the feels up from me. Got your hands till we dance in the dark. Show enough, she couldn't get the feels up from me. We do whatever we like. Get the feels up from me. I know she couldn't get the feels up from me. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something brand new. I got ballet banging up the car. So told me you kiss, told me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, I wanna take you, but we gotta groove so we can lose the crowd. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay cool, play it cool, make a move, don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit Fanify.com.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yay, it's 7 o'clock. It's not on the dot. We're in the drop top, cruising. Hey guys.
Wow. Drop top?
Yes. My name is T the Busy Bee. And today we have with us Mark. He's back. I'm not even about to let him introduce himself. But Mark's back, guys. Y'all, I missed him. I missed him so much.
I'm going to mess her head up. I'm back like I never left.
You try to say it like me. It's back like I never left.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it like that.
All right, thank you. Boom. And today we have a wonderful guest with us. He goes by
Donovan. I'm with the Pod Standard.
Yes, the Pod Standard. Everyone go on Instagram right now and follow the Pod Standard. Please. Take that. Hold on, guys.
He gonna jump in here one day and just sit down. And
our producer decided something giving a buzz. Sorry, guys. Okay. Is it me? It's not me. It's not you. I mean, okay. I'm sorry. Boom. So I introduced myself. Hi guys. How's everyone's day? We're gonna go through. In the beginning, we usually ask how everyone's day is. Highlight some things that has happened that's positive. Mark, would you like to go first?
I'm back.
Yeah, 'cause you back.
I'm back. I'm a lot lighter. I lost 22 pounds. I was only down for a week. For those of y'all that don't know, for those of y'all that do know, thank you for your comments, text messages, phone calls, boxes, your prayers, and everything else in the middle that you did. I had people drop food off for me.
Yes.
Curry chicken, fufu and pussy, some ribs. And we're going to take this quick commercial break, get these technical difficulties back under control, and then we'll finish up with the experience that I've dealt with the last 3.5 weeks. BeExposedRadio.com.
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. Suicidal, depressed, but you won't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. You feel alone even though the people surround you. Popping pills every night even though you know they can't solve it. The emotional pain, it just seems way too heavy. Your mind is racing, wanna scream, somebody help me. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. These type of people sit right under our noses. We don't find out till we're on IG scrolling. We post a few memes, but then it keeps on happening. Something's gotta change, we gotta start talking and telling the truth without the fear of judgment. Gotta come together and really start loving and heal these people cause they slowly dying. Help them believe that their life is worth living.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying, you gotta get out here and do your shit.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we are back. So in the beginning, I don't think any of y'all could hear us because we were getting a lot of feedback. So we're going to start over. Hey guys, it's Skylyne Foundation with Skylyne Radio Show.
Boys won't go that high, will it?
Nope. That's what I get. My name is T the Busy Bee.
And you said you weren't going to introduce me. Mark, just Mark. What you see is what you get. I'm back.
He's back.
It's been 3 weeks, but yes, I'm back.
He's back. I'm so happy he's back. And we have a guest with us today, and his name is?
My name is Donovan, and I'm with the Posh Standard.
Yes, he's with the Posh Standard. He's very posh like y'all. I like this.
Yeah, I mean, not today.
Huh?
Not today, but...
Not today, no. But you're like posh dressed down.
No.
So like that works.
Really,
like, yeah, because like you see the multiple ways that I dress.
Fashion goddess, yo.
You
Trying
see,
to tell you.
like you see from the beginning.
Can't
you see
take her
work.
nowhere because she'll scoop something up. Don't get it twisted. I ain't ever seen no one like this one right here.
I thrift. Do you thrift?
I thrift a lot. These pants was a thrift.
That was the exhale. We're about to have so much fun.
Man, I love thrifting.
Okay, I thrift all the time. This shirt is actually thrifted. This was a thrifted shirt. Shouts out to the thrift gang. We here.
I actually made this shirt.
Yeah.
You made it? Yes, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to get to that. Everything that you do make, all the pictures you have taken, you know. Make sure you all follow his Instagram.
The Posh Standard.
Yes, the Posh Standard. Okay, Mr. Donovan. Oh, did
Oh, no, we're going to get back to
week?
his story. Like,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we gotta get back to the
That
story.
sounds interesting.
We're supposed to be starting over.
You're right. So, I was about to say that, but you good. I'm glad you stopped me.
Nah, his story sounds interesting.
Turn right, real quick. So, back to you.
Yeah.
Mark, how was your week?
One day at a time. God is great. God ain't good. Y'all say great. Y'all say good all y'all want. My God is great because I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm not 100%. I don't have my appetite complete yet, but it's starting to come around. I still get not tired. I still get exhausted, believe it or not. For those of y'all that do know, thank you. I love you for all your thoughts, your prayers, your phone calls, your emails, your text messages, your inbox messages. Those of you that drop food off, man, I had fufu nagusi and curry chicken.
What's a fufu nagusi?
It's a Nigerian dish.
Okay.
Good as
Yes.
Good as. Wings. I had barbecue wings. I had jerk wings. I had.
You ain't have to move for days.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. The first 3 or 4 days, I was so doped up on my antibiotics that when I finally started coming down off my high, because that's what I was, felt like a dope fiend. I really did. I was like, give me more.
Food?
No.
Drugs.
Oh, medicine.
My antibiotics. I literally thought 2 weeks had gone by. It only been like 3 or 4 days. Over the course of my first 2 weeks, because I'm in the 3rd week now, I lost 22 pounds. I've drank gallons upon gallons of water because of the type of antibiotics I was on. So I was literally drinking about 15 glasses of water a day and sleeping. The first 2 or 3 days, maybe 4, if I ate anything, it was very little. 2-3 bites, maybe 4. I was done. I was done. I couldn't eat no more.
But look at you now.
Right. Look at you now.
What little bit I was really able to do was snack. Jello, pudding, yogurt. I'm so sick of snacks. It's unreal. My refrigerator is half full because I haven't been eating it because I don't want it. I want food. My first real meal that I really really finished, actually sitting down, having a meal, and finishing was with you.
Last week?
Yep.
Wow.
That was my first complete meal. You know what I did when I went home? I went to sleep. So we'll speed it up to this past weekend, my birthday weekend. Didn't know what to expect. Didn't know where I was going, who I was going to run into. Ran into some people that I haven't seen in years. Ran into some people that I could have gone without seeing. But it is what it is, and life goes on. I had a good time. For those of you that made sure my Friday and Saturday night was lit, thank you. Shout out to my bartenders. Mo on Friday, Vinny on Saturday, because Mikey wasn't working on Saturday. Mikey was out of town. So Vinny took care of me though. Mo took care of me on Friday night, made sure I had a good time. I don't know where I went Friday night after cheat day.
His birthday was last week.
I don't know where
By the way.
we went, somewhere in Fells Point. But I was so intoxicated. I ain't never been that intoxicated that quickly in my life that I can remember. But it's neither here nor there. I had a good time. It was great for what it was. Saturday, same thing. It was great for what it was. Definitely ran into some people that I could have cared less seeing. But it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Sunday, Father's Day.
I thought we were done.
Went to dinner. Watch this. This is the end of it. Went to dinner. Came home, laid down, 7:30. I was asleep by 7:45. I ain't wake up till a little after 2. And I was up until 7:30, 8 o'clock. Fell asleep, woke up at 11. Yeah, recovery mode. Exhausted.
You old.
I haven't fully.
He had a hangover.
I don't get hangovers. Sorry, don't get those.
Oh, he doesn't
Anyone
get
that
hangovers.
knows
He was
me
just asleep for 2
knows
days.
I don't get hangovers.
He was just asleep for 2 days.
But I haven't fully recovered. Anyone that knows me knows I do not fall asleep. Other than a car, I don't fall asleep on public transportation.
Oh, no.
I went to sleep.
You went to sleep?
I went out sleep.
Nah, that one hard for me, man.
We about to go on. Oh, we got 2 minutes.
It is what it is. Thank you, everyone, for everything that has to do with the well wishes and the get wells and all that prayers and thoughts and everything else. Birthday wishes and shout outs. Thank you. I love you. And that's enough about me, because it ain't about me. It's about...
No.
Yeah.
Happy belated Father's Day, too, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Happy belated Father's Day for like the 5th time. I think I said it a couple times.
For you, yeah.
You're not my dad.
But I'm back. I'm well. I'm not 100%, but it is what it is.
Yes. So Donovan, how's your week been?
My week been blessed. It's been cool. Work been cool. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback about this event I'm having next week. So,
we're gonna talk
everybody
about
that's hyping me up.
Close it in a minute.
Everybody that's hyping me up about that been lifting my spirits too. So that's always cool.
That's good.
So it's Wednesday. You know, it's hump day. I'm blessed. How's your week?
My week, outside of this rain, that kind of like stopped a lot of progression this week for me. You know, there's always plan B's and C's to things, so I was good. But I actually had a good week. I've been more focused at work, like, and they're actually seeing it, so I really like it. 'Cause I've been more focused at work. I'm able to say different things and do different things, like actually think through things that I'm supposed to. So it's been working.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. All right, guys. So that was a little bit quick, but again, we are about to go on break. We see you all in about 5 minutes. Tune in, watch our commercials because we have bills to pay.
Please.
2 minutes. She always says 5.
I do. See you when we get back.
BigSoulsRadio.com.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Long live Pop. Y'all can go ahead and cry now. I'ma show these niggas what to do at one of your beats, man. I am Gas, by the way. Strong woman story should have been on CNN. Nobody knows what it's like being Gwen. Windows closed in the house, it ain't no CNN. Can't gain weight for years, she been being thin. Single mother, no help from the system. When they was giving out food stamps, she missed them. Birth certificate, baby daddy, she couldn't list them. But her son was so beautiful when she kissed him. Blame it on love, but nigga she could've died with. Destroyed the whole world, I found out she was a side chick. The nigga loved his wife, and it got hard to hide it. So when Quinn confronted him, he ain't even denied it. Her fault, depends on who you asking. She tried to be a stripper, but the tip out was taxing. Buying all the purses, trying to keep up with the fashion. And her mama hated babysitting with a passion. She deserved better, better circumstances. A black queen, she should have been blessed with certain chances. Look down upon, getting all the hurting glances. Making men change up all the twerking stances. She never cried about the pain, only gritted her teeth. But most soldiers never get a flower or a wreath. She like G.I. Jane in the war with no relief. Don't recognize why killers was going through her beat. She said more prayers than the nun did. After seeing so much struggles with only one kid, the clinic said baby number 2 couldn't be undid. 9 months later, delivery and it's one big. But this time it was an older dude. But the shit happened so fast, she barely know the dude. Damn, but we all make mistakes though. And the older we get, that's how mistakes go. So he claimed the baby, now with no money. He said shit was hard and his dollars was kind of funny.
Hey, there's my son. You've been in your room all morning.
Hey, Dad.
Matt, what's wrong with your voice?
There is nothing wrong with my voice.
Oh, well, it's just sort of.
I have been playing my video games and electronic games for so many hours.
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds like it might be time for you to take a break, or...
Hello, Dad.
Susan?
I have been watching TV and text messaging all morning. Yay, electronics. Yay, yay, yay.
Guys, I think it's about time to get in the car and take a little trip. Maybe see some trees, some green things.
What are these green things you speak of?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yes, we are.
Live and she ain't ready. She over here giggling.
I couldn't get ready. It was clapping in the middle.
We're back.
It was funny.
We're back.
Anyways, we are back. We are back. For those who don't know, today we have on the show Mr. Donovan Woodberry, a.k.a. the Puff Standard.
Don't do me like that, man.
Puff Standard.
Don't do me.
So, my first question before we jump into anything. What is the posh standard?
The posh standard is a lot, but on the definition is posh meaning stylish, luxurious, upper class. Standard meaning a level that is used or accepted as normal or average. Meaning posh standard is a new level of thinking, a new way of standing, a new average for my people, past, present, and future.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what all is like posh standard? Is it a brand of multiple?
Well, the thing is, it started as just like me blogging. So I was on campus, University of Louisville, and one of my homegirls who was a photographer was like, "You fly," and I was like, "Thank you." And then she was like, "You ever thought about modeling?" And I was like, "Nah, never that." And then she was like, "I'm a photographer. Can I take your pictures?" So then, long story short, she ended up taking my pictures, and I ended up being good at it. So then I started getting traction from that. So then when I start like trying to get reposted, because like Instagram, like when you first start modeling, it's all about your reposts and stuff. So I'm tagging all these pages. Nobody shouting me out because I don't really like dress, I guess, to fit in the mold of the pages and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So like, I was like, shoot, I might as well start my own blog, my own page. And it was like oversaturated with all these other pages that weren't never really like, I don't like the term using pro-black. So like, it wasn't like black. Like, so like, I was like, shoot, like I could start something like that. So it started as just a blog. And then like, I don't sit on ideas. So every time I had an idea, I just did it under the umbrella of Posh.
Right.
So it's just like 8 different tiers of it right now.
Yeah. Okay. The Posh Standard.
So you're in front of us.
No.
We got 4 tiers.
Really?
Yeah, it's Skylyne Foundation, Skylyne Radio Show, Skylyne Bacon Babes, Skylyne Models.
How long has Skylyne been around?
3 years.
No.
3 years?
Skylyne
No, wait,
Foundation.
for a while. Skylyne Foundation has been around for 3
I started
years.
Skylyne Models
Skylyne.
in 2000. Unofficially, I started Skylyne Models in 2003. 20 plus years ago, I modeled. I got in and I got right back out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't with the right management team. I wasn't with the right company, and I didn't have the right management team. So it was a tug of war. Me saying no, them saying come on, no, come on, no.
Bad.
Been there, done that. I'm not starting over. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
I've did this, and this. Why do I have to do that again? Here's my portfolio. I don't need to do all that.
See, people be messing around, man.
So
playing with people's time.
So I was like, I'm gonna start my own management team. So I read up.
That how it started.
I asked questions. I went to this company and I took notes. I took this pamphlet. I took this pamphlet. Everywhere I went, I took pamphlets and business cards. I lived literally for 4 to 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, in the library, reading books.
Man, same here.
Fashion modeling, on
all
fashion design, all that. Because if someone was to ask me a question, I got to be able to answer that.
Without hesitation, though.
Exactly. Because if you don't, one question can burn you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not even the answer, it's how you answer could burn you.
The knowledge that I had then, I have it, but I have to question because I don't know it no more. But it was good to know everything that I did know, everything that I could explain in the detail. Why did it take so long for everything in this country to do everything that Europe was doing? Because this country's behind in everything.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna go there because that's
we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
there's been some real controversial things happening in America
lately.
Now, let me tell you.
Well, y'all type lit though, because I started.
The thing is, it never stopped. It's just not getting the media attention anymore.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. It never stopped. It's just starting to get the negative publicity again. But we're not going to talk about that because that our show can be literally derailed into a whole nother type of specifics. So y'all just be careful and be mindful of your surroundings.
Don't be blasting your music all loud. Turn it down a little bit so you can see what's going on around you and hear what's going on around you.
If you've never seen the Chris Rock video, shut your mouth and go watch it. Try and tell you. It might save your life. Try and tell you. He might have been wrong and ignorant about everything in the video that he said, but you know what? It's God's honest truth. It is. If you ain't seen it, go get it and look at it. Try and tell you.
I don't know what video.
I gotta go look at it because I've been avoiding it the whole time.
What video?
It's old.
Yeah. Something resurfaced.
I'll tell you when we go to commercial.
It's not that video. Okay, not something dealing with peanut butter, right?
No.
Okay, because there's something floating around that's going viral about men and peanut butter.
No.
Don't watch it just because everyone else wants to. Don't mean you have to. Okay, do not do it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your memory. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's gross. That's all I heard.
Very. So, how did you, I know you said you started with modeling because someone just randomly asked you to take pictures one day and you stuck with it, boom. So, what are all of the tiers of the posh standard? I have to say it like that. I really love it.
Past and present, man. It done been, like, I had, like, my own little, like, model connection type of thing. So, it was, like, 70 models that you could literally, like, the way I made the website, you can literally like go on the website, type in what city you in. If you was looking for a model or photographer, it was a way to connect like black creatives like that type. It was that for a while. It was a magazine. I had a Posh magazine, online magazine that I used to devote crazy time into. So it was all.
You're the owner of Posh magazine?
Not Posh magazine. It was the Posh Standard magazine.
No. I heard of that magazine.
Nah. Like right now, it probably would be like my apparel, Nubian only. I host events in DC.
We got a clothing line too.
See,
Yeah,
y'all
we
lit.
do.
See, y'all lit. So like in DC, I host parties and events, networking events too. I teach social media marketing, how to grow brands and stuff. I go to schools and stuff. I do speeches because I'm from a certain kind of way, and I just know how to connect with like all types of people. So it's just a lot.
What schools have you gone to?
Well, I haven't been to any up here, but when I was in Louisville, it was just a lot on the West End, and the West End of Louisville is pretty rough.
The West End of Louisville.
It's pretty rough.
How did you
Need
like
some
going
love.
to school in Louisville? I went to school in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
It was an experience because Louisville is a PWI. Like it was a Confederate statue still on our campus that we had to protest to get like taken off, and they was anti-protesters. Like it was wild. During the Michael Brown case, when we did this die-in, the student center is like right here, and it's a ramp going up, and then there's a ramp around to get into the same student center. A die-in is when you lay on the ground. So like all us lay down on the ground, going down the ramp. These white kids walking over us. Mind you, we're silent. We're completely silent. They're having the most wildest conversations. Like talking about what they're going to eat for lunch. Like nothing to do with the case or the protest or nothing. Just walking over us being rude and stuff. So it was an experience. I was like, as soon as I got up out of there, I looked up like all the top places where a lot of black people congregate. It was DC, Dallas, Charlotte, and Atlanta. And I'm from the South, so I wasn't trying to go to Charlotte, Atlanta, and Dallas went higher, so I came up here.
Hey, he said I gotta go.
Like I bounced like that July.
You could have went to Shoptown.
Nah, that's too far north. I hate the cold. This is already a stretch for me. Like I hate the cold.
Don't say nothing bad.
Nah.
Right.
I just hate.
I don't want to have to jump over Tiana.
Nah, bro. I don't want no problems. No beef, man.
So what all states have you lived in or visited? I'm exposing you.
I mean, you are exposing me, giving all the information. But I country, so like, probably like, I went from South Carolina to Kentucky to Florida, back to Kentucky to here. So not that much.
You like it here?
I love it here. I love
it. You probably gonna stay here, right?
Yeah, it gets cold.
It gets cold, but you probably
don't get not this past winter though. It wasn't that bad this past winter.
How long have you been here?
I moved here. It's about to be 2 years.
Okay.
In July, it'll be 2 years.
Yeah, definitely not this past winter, but last year's winter was horrible. Yeah. That was the coldest winter ever.
It don't
you hear that? Sister shoulder shot. Soldier.
I'm from the
Shout out to you.
It don't get cold here.
Man, I know you used to a different kind of cold, right?
The Midwest from, I don't know, Midwest. What's up? Memphis or?
Kentucky is Midwest.
Memphis, Southern Illinois.
Memphis is kind of
north. That Midwest cold is just a different type.
It's the Ohio Valley. Man, it's just different.
What's the Ohio Valley? Where is that? I know it's
Indiana,
in Ohio.
Okay. Pennsylvania, Kentucky.
I'm talking about
Tennessee.
like Pennsylvania, Kentucky,
the west side of Pennsylvania.
So it goes down like this on the map?
It's that pocket. That's the Ohio Valley.
But Ohio is here.
Right.
That's what they call it, though.
It's the valley. Baltimore is this big. The suburbs is this big. DC is this big. The suburbs is this big. Now
but you're going to say a whole 4 or 5 states?
I didn't do it. The weatherman and the meteorologist
You get what
did
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, but he tells the truth, though.
That's what it is,
like
though.
Physical
just like
matter? Like a mountain or
I mean, they got all the
a
terrains.
river
Kentucky have all the terrains.
Okay, but they stretch all the way up to Ohio through those states?
It's all everywhere.
That's just like, we're not the Northeast. We're the Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, Jersey, Delaware, Virginia, I don't know about West Virginia, and North Carolina. That's your Mid-Atlantic.
Right.
South Carolina South, that's the deep South.
I mean,
South
I
Carolina
get it.
ain't that far.
I get
Florida,
it now.
okay, I can understand.
I get it now.
I didn't make the rules.
But what happened was, I needed to know there was a physical being that made the valley a valley.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, what?
Them.
Not humans.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like, was it a river or?
No. That's just everything has everything has a nickname.
Everything has a name. It has to have a name.
The Midwest, the Ohio Valley, the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, the Dirty South.
Have you ever had a thought about going to Hollywood?
No interest.
No interest? Why not?
I'm South. I love the South. That's all I need.
You can live in Southern California.
Yeah, you can live in Southern California.
I don't know. I like East.
Vegas.
They say it never rains out there.
That's what they say. I have no interest in going out west. Like, I love East.
I'm going to LA.
Now it's crazy because I'm from the East Coast and I went to school in the South, but I came back home.
No, true. Really? No,
Yes.
That's so fortunate.
It's so fortunate.
Unfortunate. Where you went at now?
Where
you went at down south? Where you went at down south though?
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Ah, that's South. Like, you was good.
It's not good. It was okay. It was okay. It was about an hour away from Mississippi. So cool. Yeah, I've been to Mississippi. I've been in New Orleans. I've been all up and down the East Coast. We took a trip to Ohio before.
Oh, you traveling.
I mean, I was in a band, so we moved when we moved just like that.
True. I feel you, right?
Right. I asked about Cali because I know a lot of models and everything. The industry is like really big on that side. So
yeah, but a lot of that stuff, a lot of the things I do, like, is I like to do it, but the overall passion is helping people. So I get where I go where I feel like I need it the most.
You know how to go make money, but you
I want to help people.
It's okay. We already on it. We already on it.
So you gonna join Skylyne Foundation?
Hey, what you need?
Let's get it.
What you need?
Look, you know what we need for real? Y'all know what this weekend is, right?
It is Feed the Homeless weekend.
It's usually third weekend of the month, but due to people trying to take a vacation here and there, we got to move stuff around sometimes.
Right.
I'll never do it, but that's just me. That's just how I work. But anyways, it's this weekend, Saturday in D.C., Sunday in Baltimore. Teachers. I don't care if you're homeschool. I don't care if you're public school. I don't care if you're special ed, tech school. You know what? If you're a teacher, professor in a college, private school,
you're taking us to break.
Get a student or 2 or 3 or 5. Come on out, volunteer. Bring the kids. They might learn something. This is what can happen if you do not follow directions in school and get your education. We're going
on break.
Oh, we're going to commercial now? Okay. I guess I'm taking us to break. BigExposedRadio.com. Be right back. Skylyne.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.
Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Hit the home run.
Right.
They were going into that National series. It seemed like they were doing so well, and they just crapped out. They got that game postponed, so who knows when they're going to replay that or play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first not for the night.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on my who's not, and I'm going to talk about the San Diego Padres.
The Padres. That's okay. You just took my answer.
They're in last place in the NL West. They've lost 8 of their last 10. their run differential is a negative 65, which is just horrible. So when you have, well, let me just talk about run differential a little bit. It's kind of like the,
how much you're winning or losing your games by, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. It's like the margin of victory, kind of.
Right.
So when you're in a negative number, that means that you're.
Then your average game you're losing
by a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, a number like negative 65, this early in the season is pretty rough.
That's horrible.
Then the pitching numbers pretty much support this stat right here. I mean, the team ERA is 4.70, which is 26th in the league. They have 126 walks allowed. They acquired Jared Weaver in the offseason, and he really has not panned out. He's off to one of the worst starts in any of the pitchers in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He's 0-4 with a 6.05 ERA. In May alone, he already has 12 earned runs in May. And, another one of their pitchers, Clayton Richard, he's 2-4 with a 4.34 ERA. And, in May, he has 6 earned runs and 12 innings pitched. So they're not pitching well. And on top of that, they are also not batting well.
Right. But it kind of sucks because Manuel Margot is doing pretty good. His the past few at bats, his last.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I was so not expecting that. What's up, Slim?
What is this?
We're back, guys. This segment is a little short, so we're going to do a little bit of promos just for you all to know. Feed the Homeless again is this weekend on Saturday is DC, June 22nd from 11:30 to 2:30. If you have any donations, any volunteers that you want to come out, make sure you all just hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on Facebook. Tiana Hudson, Skylyne Foundation, Skylyne Radio Show, Mark Gray, Instagram at T the Busy Bee, at Skylyne_Foundation_2016. Any of those pages.
Text us if you got a phone number for us. A lot of you do, some of you don't.
Yes.
Inbox us, text us. Any questions, comments, concerns, we got you.
And also, I must say a really big shout out to Miss Mercy. So last week I teamed up with someone who was helping with Feed the Homeless and want to do the same thing. So they basically want to join the organization. So she put the information out there, and I actually received a text or a DM from somebody from Texas who bought feminine products. Not only did she buy feminine products, but she sent it to me. And then she happened to be my soror. So when I opened the box, I had a purse, I had a poodle, I had jewelry, I had a thank you card. Thank you.
I like gifts too.
So loved.
I like gifts too.
So loved. That's what happens when you do really good work.
That's right.
Karma comes back in a good way.
That's right.
Whew. And Sunday the 23rd is the Baltimore Feed the Homeless from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Make sure you all come out to that too. We got to get it back big. If there's anyone who's in the Baltimore area who wants to volunteer, just hit us up again. If there's any artists out there who wants to get their music out there and actually want to volunteer, be involved in their community, please hit us up ASAP.
We're going to have a DJ in Baltimore, DJ SW Blends.
Yes.
Eventually we will have a DJ in DC, DJ Rico the Noisemaker. A lot of y'all back in the day know him as Dirty Rico. He's got a tight schedule. He's busy. I can honestly say he's the man that does not sleep.
At all.
But he told us when he's available, he's got us.
Yes.
So it won't be this Saturday, but hopefully we can get him in the circle of scheduling us for starting next month. But we'll keep y'all posted.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Mr. Donovan. I know you have an event coming up because I seen it in my emails. I saw it on Instagram. I seen it on GroupMe. So, like, you have to spill because I'm actually excited for this event. And I don't know if I should be this excited for it.
Well, next weekend in D.C., I'm having what I'm calling is the Queens Take the District. Black women, all shapes, all sizes, all ages. Right now, it's like 215 girls registered. And they're just going to come out and we just going to take pictures. Positive pictures, empowering people. Because I notice once people see themselves in a different light, they get more empowered. Just like you dress up and leave your house, you're going to feel your best. You look your best when you feel your best. So everybody going to be dressed up. I got like 7 photographers. I got an MUA coming out.
And when is this?
This is next Saturday.
Are you going? I am.
It's
consider it done.
I don't know where I'm going to be next Saturday.
It's 2 to 4. Then I'll have an after party.
Yes.
I'll be there.
It's going to be tight lit. Like, my inboxes and stuff are consistently going off.
After the show.
Make
sure we exchange information because I want to let you. I want to make sure you got the information at Graffiti Warehouse on July 13th.
I'm in there, man. So like
that's my first official back in the modeling game.
Hey, man.
Thought I would never do it, and a lot of y'all know how many times have I said I would never get back into modeling, and well, here I am. And my goal is to be in somebody's magazine by the end of the year.
Yes, you better. I don't have a goal for modeling because I don't feel like I can really model. Like, it's really horrible. I've tried a couple times. It just never worked. It just doesn't work.
You gotta have the right people. You gotta have the right photographer.
No.
The vibe has gotta be right. You gotta be in the right frame of mind. I thought I would never do it. And he was like, hey Mark, and he took a picture of me. I was like, I wasn't ready. He was like, come on, dog. You're supposed to always be ready when there's a phone or a camera around.
Yeah.
Right. You always know I'm picture ready.
Next thing you know, I was literally in the mix of...
Well, y'all better than me because I never be picture ready. I'm type shy.
But I don't get it. How?
Like, I have to get all the way in the mode to even speak sometimes, you know.
That's crazy, y'all. If y'all go to his page, again, I'm sending y'all to his page on purpose. It's at the Posh, Posh standard. Y'all go look at his pictures. Go look at everything that he posts. Everything about him being shy, I don't see it, man. I really do not see it.
Because I have mastered how to be a extrovert. I'm really introvert. I'd rather just be to myself.
You're an extra introvert.
Yeah, I just know how to fake it.
You're an extra introvert.
Which one comes first? The intro part or the extra
intro
part?
Because I swear I'd rather be cooler.
Alright guys, we're about to go on break. Make sure you catch us when we come right back on Be Exposed Radio.
.com. Skylyne.
Yes.
Whatever happened to the times when we cared for one another? We shared the same respect. What is happening? We're trading what's important for shiny things. I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we've won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never render it back. No.
I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back, guys. Before we move forward, there's a couple things I want to say. Our co-host, not our co-host, our co-founder, not co-founder, our lead facilitator, Miss Kiara James. Okay, guys, if you do not know, she's been with Skylyne since the beginning of Skylyne. Maybe like she only missed like 1 or 2 months. She recently moved to New Jersey, but she comes back every month to make sure that she's here for Feed the Homeless. Over the last couple of weeks, she's been waiting to get into grad school, so she finally got into grad school. And I would like to read this for you all. I will drop this information inside of the comments as well, so if anyone would like to donate to her, you can. Hi, Kiara will be starting her master's program in the fall at Long Island University, while also continuing her work at a charter school in Newark, New Jersey. At LIU, she will be studying with the concentration in forensic social work. So she's getting a master's in forensic social work. Yes. So she will become prepared to work with the young people who are caught in the school to prison pipeline. She just needs some help getting started with her studies. Anything you could donate will be so appreciative. Again, she lives in New Jersey. She comes to DC every month. She's about to move from New Jersey to New York. I will drop this information in the comments for anyone who is willing and waiting and wants to donate to her. Trust and believe it is worth it. She is one of my closest friends, and it's time that we all, come together and make this move, because everyone can help. Everyone can put something together to assist her. And if you don't, send it to someone else who you think can help. She's a part of Skylyne Foundation. So, we have to expose her just like we expose everyone else on Be Exposed Radio.
That's right.
Yes. Also, Saturday night, there will be an event at Dave & Buster's, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
For today's working women?
Today's career women.
I always say that. Today's career women.
Today's career women are the most powerful women in the world. They make the world go round.
I agree.
You go to laundromat. How many men do you see compared to women? Go to the cleaners. How many women do you see compared to men? Go to grocery store. Go to the shopping, the outlet store, a mall.
Go to the hospital.
How many women do you see versus men?
Go to school.
Kids.
Let's
School.
run it down.
How many women do you see with kids versus men? Who makes the world go round? Women do. Today's career women.
So make sure everyone comes out to Dave & Buster's in Arundel Mills from
6:30 to 1:30.
There we go.
If you got an hour or two, come on out. Stop by. Say what's up. Do what you do. Come out and support the cause. It's free to get in. There's not a dress code. But come on, ladies. It's summertime. Get
kind of cute.
Get
kind of cute. They know what kind of cute
summertime
means.
fashion. Sexy, but keep it tasty. Linen, sundresses.
Sundresses.
Did you, speaking of sundresses,
I can't think of the different outfits that y'all wear in the summertime.
They wear rompas and
you wear everything.
But yes, if it has to do with summertime,
fashion, run it down.
Put it on and come on out.
It's like, nah. Where's your event
6:30
going to be held?
to 1:30.
You got the register.
Come on out.
Got the register.
Game Room Bar. Game Room Bar.
Oh.
Dave and Buster's Arundel Mills. Dave and Buster's Arundel Mills Mall. When you walk in, go to the Game Room Bar. Look for me or ask for bartender Mikey, Vinny, or Kevin, and they'll tell you where I'm at.
Yeah.
Come on out. We'd love to see you. Come out and support the cause. It's an event. It's free. It don't cost nothing to get in at all. Just make sure you got your proper ID. Come on out, have a good time. Get something to eat, get a drink, make it happen.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we about to get back into the interview
goodness.
again. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? What is the ultimate goal for your business at the Posh Standard?
That's a good question.
Be on top of the world.
Yeah, that's a good question because I didn't see it going this far at all. Nowhere did I think. I just wanted to blog about fashion for men and women and sell bow ties that I was making. And then it just blew up. So right now, probably to be in a position to where I can eat off my own brand while helping others eat too.
By the way, guys, just so you know, he has 78.7 thousand followers.
Oh my goodness.
I must say, you probably just got a couple because I've been telling them to go follow this page.
Hey, Lynn, appreciate it though.
Yes, always. I actually, I've known about him and semi-known him because you know it's Groovy World, so semi-known him since the beginning of the Posh Standard, the beginning. So like I've watched it grow.
All the trial and errors.
From beginning, and when I say it's it's super black. He definitely loves his black women. Do you see his shirt? Speaking of his shirt and this clothing line, go on and give him the spiel about how you decided to start making shirts as a part of the Posh Standard as well.
Well, the idea for the shirts was just because I got so mad one day that somebody told me to be politically correct. And I was like, why? Why do we always got to calm down or redirect our message just to make other people feel good? And I hate that. So I was like, bump it. Like, I'm going to say what I believe, and I'm going to put them on shirts, and I'm going to wear it, and you just going to have to deal with it.
Pretty much.
And people faces when I wear this stuff, I don't really dress down a lot. But like when I do, I try to make it sure like I'm going somewhere it's gonna be seen by a lot of people. And like I wear this stuff to the airports and people go nuts. And it's wild how offended people get about just nothing that is offensive to anybody, but uplifting to so many.
Look, hitting in Hollywood.
Airport, dog, everyone. Don't let me have a do-rag on. But just because of the beard, stereotyping. Oh, Lord, I hope he ain't getting on my airplane. Stereotyping.
Like, I got this sweater that says, I only date black women. And I wore it to the airport. I'm in Atlanta. So I'm like, yo, this about to get, like, crazy feedback. I'm going to have to give out cards like that while I'm walking through the whole airport. Everybody looking at me like I got to Make America Great hat and get a hat on. I'm like, oh, black people looking at me like I got to Make America Great hat on. Like, it literally just says I only date black women. So like when I was going up the big old escalator in the Atlanta tunnel, and this white man was down and I was up. So we going up. So he looks up and reads my shirt and was like, only black women? I was like, yeah. He was like, are you aware that there's just a lot of women in the world? I was like, yeah. And then he was like, so that's your only type? I was like, nah, bro. That's the blueprint. Like, everything comes from the black woman. Why wouldn't I want my type to just be honed in on that? Everything I need is in that. So, like, whenever I started the shirt, I was just like, I didn't even think anybody was going to buy it. Like, I didn't care because it was just going to be another tier of polish that I get some money off of it, but everybody going, if you gonna buy my shirt, you gonna be like involved in it. So like whenever I first wore the I Only Date Black Women shirt, I posted it to Twitter and it went viral, of course. So like, of course it went viral for all the negative reasons.
Right.
But I end up selling like 200 sweaters.
Wow. That's what's up.
All publicity ain't good publicity. So you can fill them pockets though. Fill them pockets.
Where mine at?
they custom made, bro.
He really do only date black women.
No. If it ain't chocolate, it ain't right.
Bro, like that's all I'm saying. Like that's all you need. So like that's how I started it. So I just wanted to put. You follow Posh, so you know my ideals and stuff is like what I think, and I don't care who comments or what they say. I'm gonna think what I'm gonna think. So it was just another way of
speech.
Yeah. So it was just another way.
That is our God-given right.
To put what I believe in out into the world besides my social media.
So how do you actually fight the social media antics?
Well, when I was smaller, like probably like 10K on down, I used to have a powerful itch to clap back. So like I was responding to everything, like I was Cardi B or something. But then that's stressful in itself, more stressful for me, because all the people that sit in this negative energy, all they want is a reaction. So I choose not to address it. And now my followers are so like vicious, they handle it for me. So like if they comment on my page or some crazy joint, 9 times out of 10 somebody else gonna see it and clap back and shut them up. Usually I just block people or I ignore emails. I get hate emails and hate DMs like every single day. Every single day.
That's crazy.
Wow.
About a brand that
promotes black women.
It's not even that. It's just
promotes black.
It's just promote positive black progression.
In the Posh.
And like dressing very well. So like it doesn't like I don't have to talk down on somebody to uplift people. Mm-hmm. You can uplift people without talking down on them. I don't got to say black women are the best, white women are trash. I don't have to say that.
Just black women are the best.
Like I don't have to say like all this extra stuff, like, because it waters down your message. Like all I simply do is uplift, and that is it.
So how long have you had the Posh thing? I'm sorry, I should give you time to ask questions, but I've been waiting for this moment. I'm sorry. How long have you actually been running the Posh Standard page?
Probably since I crossed 14. So probably like the end of 14. So like November 2014.
So from November 2014 to now. So I would consider you an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You can work, that's your life. But your real life, outside of everything, if you didn't have to work for that big old cash cow that you need, weekly, bi-weekly, however, I get it. Like you're a full-time entrepreneur.
Yes, I definitely.
It's working Posh.
Yes. Every day, all day.
That's good. Does your schedule ever overlap or anything?
All my schedule overlap. I work 2 jobs. So like everything overlaps. So like Posh is full time and all the tiers of Posh is full time. So if somebody places an order, I got to get the order out in a certain time frame. If somebody want to book me to teach them how to run their brand and their social media, I have to make time for that. While I do work 40 hours a week at a job, and I work maybe like 24, 25 hours a week at another job.
Good enough money.
So like, but it's still I still have time for Posh.
You always have to have time for Posh. I remember at one point in life, I was working 3 jobs and was in grad school. So, I know, that sounds hectic, right? Woo, Lord. I done came a long way.
A long
way. I'm glad. But now I just have my one main job. Like I have a full-time, and then I do hair, I make jewelry, I run Skylyne Foundation, I come to the radio show every week. I make waist beads. Free promo. Free promo.
But the entrepreneur life is very interesting.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. You never know who you meet and how you're going to meet them. Like, all the networking, all the resources. Like, I know I'm very resourceful. But like I run into the most amazing people every time. Either I do a show or I'm out somewhere telling someone I'm running a show, like different things. I actually met a lady who has her own hair growth brand, not hair growth, oils and different things.
Yeah.
Yes, I ran into her. I gave her my card, and it was just like, hit me up because we need you on this show.
Still looking for a sponsor.
Yeah, we're gonna get there too.
Who's trying to sponsor the beard, y'all? It's all natural.
Again, this is the fastest 2 hours of your life. If you can't believe it, it's already 8:15.
Oh, cool.
Right. We're almost there. We're almost there.
In the hot seat.
So for those of y'all who are tuning in, this is Mr. Donovan Woodberry. He's also the Posh Standard on Instagram. Make sure you all follow him and make sure you all stay tuned for the next couple of minutes because we are about to go on break because we have to, and we'll be back on BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing. Not just simply being told things, or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
First they love you, then desert you, leave with a plate full with no spoon. It ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste, I've been bad, burned and fucked over. Remain strong through the Passover, kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me that let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pan I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I beat the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator, but I can't save you. It'll be too loud on the pedal stool, don't carry favors. Always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patience run that, yeah, nigga OT, cause they wanna see me down like I'm an NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me, say I help you out. If you can help yourself, I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to peace.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Saturday 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I wasn't on.
You reckon me?
No, you had this for
about 2-3 years now. I used to not be Greek.
somebody stole mine.
Oh, somebody stole yours.
Yeah, I think
You think someone stole yours? Aren't you indie?
I am.
See, now we even more friends. We're even more friends.
Not paying attention.
No, I already knew we were back. We were just having a whole conversation. And I wasn't going to stop that conversation because I realized that he was indie, and I knew that for a while. What year did you cross?
2014.
2014, really? I crossed 2012.
Oh.
I like when I run across nice nukes, but we're not going to go there.
Please don't.
We're not going to do it. Not today. We're not going to go there because that's not what my show is here for.
Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, it's maybe. We're on the show.
Okay.
Don't lose question.
So my next question, because he done threw me off a little bit. Who would you consider a role model or a mentor that you have followed through this journey?
Oh man, I got stages of life. So like, coming from where I'm from, like I was a little tight, rough, I guess. So like, before I got out of that lifestyle, it's corny, but I'm still gonna say it at the end of the day. I was watching G's the Jets. So Farnsworth Bentley from like the time I was like 18 to I was like 24 or 25 was like my distant mentor. Like the whole show G's the Jets and all that just helped me better myself. But like then just a little bit after that, probably like here recently, because like I went through this whole mental issues that I was dealing with, and this motivator named Les Brown is like the best. So like if you ever try to reshape your mental, look up his YouTube videos and he'll get you all the way right.
Yes, I definitely know who Les Brown is.
Les Brown.
I have a couple of his books.
Les Brown, TD Jakes, like all that stuff. Like,
you watched the Potter House?
No, but I watched the reruns on YouTube.
Okay, because you don't have to watch it at the time, but you know about the Potter House.
Yes, I do.
Those are the best 30 minutes. So like really quickly, 30 minutes. I
start and end my day with Les Brown and TD Jakes every day for like the past month, and I've never been so spiritually healthy in my life. So it's lit.
So that's Les Brown and TD Jakes, the Potter House effect. I think it's called the Potter House effect.
The Potter House.
Oh, it's just the Potter House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you listen to those. I actually started on my journey. It was really bad at the beginning of the year for me.
Same.
But
you know,
part of my movement and my change to make things better for me was actually tuning into the Potter House every day, every morning. I will wake up. Sometimes I wake up before it comes on, so I watch like the day before just in case I missed it, and then I watch the next one. Right. So I definitely understand the Potter House. It makes a complete difference. Every time I watched it, bruh, it spoke to me.
And you don't just listen to it, and you don't just internalize it, but you have to, as soon as you click off the video, to go apply it in your life to see the results. Faith without work is
dead. Mark, do you have any questions?
If I did, I forgot them. Or you asked them.
Oh, well, I'm going to keep asking questions because I'm going to just...
Oh, my goodness. She got a whole notebook, man.
Told her she the boss. I'm just a man with a vision.
I'm in the hot seat for real.
Yeah.
Yes, you only have like 2 more questions. Not even that, like 1 or 2 more questions, and then for like the rest of the show, we'll be able to talk about other stuff that's not all about you. Okay. That's fine. I told you I try not to.
Okay. Shoot him, then. Shoot him.
How do you see yourself giving back to the community and the youth, in particular the youth?
And the youth, particularly, I never knew how far, like, how big my reach was to Posh is. I still don't, like, never really, like, accept it, I guess, because, I mean, it's just what I do. But, like, parents hit me up a lot of times to use some of my posts to, like, teach their kids. So, like, they'll DM me or they'll ask me about, like, a lot of times it's about clothes and stuff, just trying to get their kids to, like, how to dress and how to connect, like, because the big thing with Posh is connecting what we need to know as a people into something we as a generation can relate to. So that's why I tie it all in with fashion, because we all like to look nice. Well, I hope. So like,
Some of us do.
so like,
Some of us, you got a question.
you'll see like all these fashion posts, and then in the middle of it, you'll see like, did you vote, or what you know about this case, or what you know about that case. And it'll be like something sprinkled in there, and it's just how to mesh it up together to help people. But specifically with the youth, because I was so troubled, they're probably like the youth is probably what I will focus on more, because I wish somebody did to me. So like my whole journey in school, even though I don't want to do anything with it, is I went to school for pre-law, for paralegal studies, and the idea was to be a juvenile public defender, to like be the medicine for these kids. Once they get thrown in the system, nobody care about them anymore, especially coming from low income, I like to call it the slums, because people don't like the word slums, but it's hard out here. Like, you be in the slums, like ain't nothing shaking. Like, ain't nothing shaking. It's just like a dark hole. Everybody just lost on welfare and food stamps, comfortable. So like, when I started Posh, and like, I remember the very first kids I spoke to, I was like, yo, why do I want to be the medicine when I could be the antidote? Like, I could just prevent them from even going down that path in the first place to even need a medicine. So I just use my past to connect with the kids, to help them. Because at first glance, they'll look at me and be like, I don't want to hear nothing he got to say. Or he's stuffy and all this and that. But I'll be like, yo, well, both my parents died young, or I used to be doing this, I used to be doing that. And they'd be like, really? And then they actually sit down and hear what else I got to say. And which is 10 times out of 10 beneficial to them.
That's good. Have you ever thought about like putting together a mentor program under the Posh standard?
Yeah, I had one in Kentucky. It was called 3D, Decorum Dressed. I don't forgot the acronym. It was called 3D, but it was more college kids.
More college kids.
Yeah, but it's on the tier list.
It's on the
Some
tier,
time
one
for
of them
y'all.
8 tiers that we never finished talking about.
Yeah, some time for you and stuff.
Right.
Because with me, I can do it. It's just all about timing.
Yeah. When you're really busy sometimes.
And then I have a hard time trusting people. So like, employing others to help me. I run Posh by myself. All tiers, everything I do myself. So like, it's hard like bringing people on, because I don't trust people, because they're not going to treat your brand the way you want your brand to be treated.
To a certain extent. I'm actually going to that as to how me and Mark actually became.
You gotta
like
find that team combo. Like, I tried it like 3 times, and people just, I don't look at Posh as an extracurricular activity.
It's a job.
Like, it's a job. Like, it's what I do. I eat, sleep, and breathe Posh. Yeah. So like, if I want you on my team helping me, I need you to have that same energy.
You got your goals, you got your obligations,
standards that people already expect of me.
Right.
So like, that can't deviate from that.
Exactly.
Right. And on that note, we will be taking a break, and we'll be back in a little bit. See you all on BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco, strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Rolls with me, yeah, it's time to go.
Like, the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like, yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up to, just go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how I really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father dead. Mom bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen this less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all her homies head.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Alright guys, I am back. It just came back, like literally. When I was saying, are we back? It was like clap, clap, clap in my ear. Give me a second, guys.
Do they clap when they bang? Be like,
yeah, this actual claps. When you go back and listen to the listen to the video, you'll hear the clapping in the background. Every time you say something great. We used to have a bell. Wherever that bell is, that bell was my best friend. That's why they don't have it no more. Because they said I rung it too much. But look, all you gotta do is drop a gem. Speaking of dropping a gem, what would you tell any other entrepreneur who is trying to get started in the fashion industry in particular?
Don't give up.
That is crazy.
Because even when I had nothing, I had Posh. Even when I didn't believe in myself, I had Posh. Even when I was suicidal, I had Posh. It was always Posh. No matter what was going bad, my brand was always like there. And it was always progressing. It haven't been a level of Posh since I started it that it fell off. Like it always been going forward ever since. So like having that security behind yourself, behind you and your brand, like no matter if it's stagnant or not, it's always going forward whether you believe it or not. And as long as you stay at it, you have something consistent in your life. And just that consistency alone creates like stability. And then you can keep on going forward.
Now, it's crazy that you said don't give up your affirmation towards entrepreneurs. Because this morning when I woke up, so in the morning. I wake up around like 6 o'clock, 6:30.
6 o'clock, why so late?
Why so late?
Yeah.
What time you wake up?
I wake up at 4.
What time you gotta be at work?
7:30.
Okay, that's because you have to be at work at 7:30.
No.
I don't have to be to work till 9. So think about it. It's still the same amount of hours. It's just 2 hours back.
All that gym time, meditation time you got in between there.
Listen, I'm about to tell you what I do in the morning.
Okay.
So you can laugh at me because this is kind of funny. So I wake up, I grab my remote, I turn on Potter House. I lay down. And I get on Facebook and I look for positive affirmations that I can screenshot and I keep. So I screenshot them as Potter House is playing. And this morning,
That's
do not give up.
That was your routine?
Yes, that is part of my routine. And then I get up and do stuff around like 7:15. Then I can finally move in. I'm not a morning person, so you just got to excuse the whole hour that I'm awake. But my affirmation this morning was literally, don't you dare give up.
They don't.
Like, it's crazy that you're saying that right now. Like, that's basically what pushed you and kept you going, is not wanting to give up or having that little bit of faith of much.
Like, even all that, like, people always hit me up, like, you so strong, you so this. I don't know how you go through that. I don't know how you overcame that. And I'm just like, if you always look at life like you got options, you're going to always have options. I never look at any situation like there's any option, the option that I'm the first option that I'm taking. And then if that don't work, I just figure out a way to make it work. So
that's how you make it work. That's cool. Even as like, I don't know, it's like always having a plan B, a C, and a D, you know. A lot of times, a lot of people
always need an aside.
They always need an aside.
A side. Like, you dating somebody, you need a side. Like, everybody always need a side. Like, if you put all your energy in point A, you don't even have to worry about point B, C, D, and E.
I mean, this is true. I was just going to get into the, like, having different options and, like, if something falls through, there's always something.
And people minds are so, like,
warped.
Yeah, like so, like,
warped.
If this happens, then this is it.
Not even that. Like, if you have so many options, it's hard for you to make option one work.
Yeah.
And then you done went through 5 years of options and still in the same spot. So, like, yeah, I just look at everything like there's no other option, no other way.
No other way.
No, ever.
It's got to be there's got to be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
So, like, what is one of your biggest goals, like, in the industry that you want? I'm going to tell you mine, even though I'm not in the fashion industry, but I'm kind of in the entertainment industry, if that makes sense. Like, what is one of your biggest goals, though? Like, not a short-term goal, but, like,
well, a short-term
one
goal.
that'll make you be like, dang, I made it.
Probably whenever I can get the African American version of New York Fashion Week here in DC.
Do you do DC Fashion Week?
Nah, it's nothing there for us. It's just like it's nothing there for us in New York. So, like,
really?
I just feel like they need to be like
Decent Fashion Week is.
It just be so like all the high. I guess if you into like high fashion and all that kind of stuff, and you can relate to that kind of.
So it needs to get more urban.
Yes, not even like all the way urban.
Not even urban.
It just have to connect.
DC
like there's
Fashion
no connection.
Week, it's black fashion designers, but their attire isn't your normal.
Right.
Like it's here on most times. Like
I want something like on New York Fashion Week level, but like something that like these people are in the community helping like DC communities and stuff. Like I have a plan to where I want it to like there's like charities and stuff going out into that, like getting the community more involved. Like it's lit. Like I have a plan for it, but yeah, but that's a goal of mine to get like a really big version of New York Fashion Week here.
Mark, what's your ultimate goal for Skylyne?
To keep growing.
To keep growing. Okay, yes, to keep growing, but I mean, like, what's gonna be your I made it moment? Like, that's what I'm looking for.
When I can sit back, analyze everything, and say, I did that.
Okay.
With the help of my team, because there's no I in team. Sorry.
Gang gang.
Was it EA?
There's no I in team. I can't do this without my team. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But why? Teamwork makes the dream work. It's just like raising kids. It takes a village to raise a kid.
People forgetting that.
Village is broke right now. We're trying to find a way to fix it. But
you know what? In all honesty, we are finding ways to fix it. There's so many different organizations who have been out here doing different things, and thank God for Instagram, because that exposure, even though Instagram been around since like 2011, 2010, like it's been around for a while, but Instagram actually exposes and it does a lot of networking for you, or just getting your information out there. Like how he had his own mentoring program in Kentucky. Like anyone could have highlighted that. Like how we feed the homeless. Right now, our Instagram and just my Instagram, people bringing in donations, wanting to volunteer, all that is booming. Like, so I'm saying that to say Skylyne is about to be popping.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
That's
what I'm saying. But like my ultimate goal for Skylyne, like something that I feel like, oh my God, I made it. I do want to make it on DC Fashion Week, but I want to have my radio show at DC Fashion Week, Fashion Week in New York's Fashion Week. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to be like on a radio show. I want to be able to, I'm going to go here and be on the show today. Like, I want to be able to just like jump and move, and we run shows whenever we feel like it. Like, I want to get to that status. I also want to get with like Skylyne Foundation with these different partnerships. Like, I have this really, really, really big event that I want to plan. But the weird part about the event is that I don't know who all I want to get together just yet. But it'll be like a nice event. I do want it for the homeless, but I don't want it only for the homeless. I want it to be like a big old cookout. Like, people are actually congregating with the homeless people that's around in DC area. But I want the people to be like volunteers and regular people who just decided to pop up. Like, that's what kind of event that I want to throw. I want to throw with Cynthia's Love Thy Hopeful in the midst of music and networking and volunteering, and you know, we actually running shows with the homeless and doing like, you see,
mental health awareness.
Yes.
Shanetta
Malkia.
He was
about to say Malachi.
Mary Popping. Those are our two mental health experts for Baltimore and DC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember Mary Popping's organization that she's with or that's hers, whatever the case may be. Shanetta Malkia's is Empowerment Essence. Mental illness is it's real. Don't deny it. We all have it. One way, shape, or form, we all have it. If you got a problem, you need to talk, you need a hug, you need to get something off your chest. There's so many avenues. Go get help. Don't be scared. Be scared if you can't ask for help. That's when you need to be scared. Right. Posh?
I believe in mental health. Link. Make therapy
great again.
Yes, I was just about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Stop being selfish.
Yes, stop being selfish. Stop being scared. Make therapy great again.
Make therapy a normal and not something weird you talk about, like, oh, he going to therapy. Like, no. Have therapy sign-up parties and stuff like that. Like,
yeah. It shouldn't be an issue, and people shouldn't be scared. And I understand to a certain extent of people being afraid of having a therapist because of everything that they've been through. But a therapist would never have the position they do if they did not study for it.
That's right.
That's what I've learned. If they were not able to apply their life lessons to what they're doing and their passion is behind therapy, like, they really are in it to help you.
You know, amongst the black community, what people think about therapy, in order to get over the black PTSD that majority of African Americans suffer from, it has to coexist with therapy and making therapy normal. Because people have to treat this PTSD that they have in order to properly be prepared for the world, especially teenagers and kids.
Yeah, because...
like, you seeing all this stuff in the hood, and you seeing all this stuff, like, that's PTSD. Like, you're growing up with PTSD and nobody's like diagnosing you or getting you the proper help that you need. You're going to college with PTSD. You know, you're dating people with PTSD. You're getting friends. You're going into the workforce. You're doing all this stuff with PTSD. Even if you're doing it like semi-successful, it's not really successful because you're toxic. Everything about you is toxic. And until people make therapy normal, it's just going to be generational.
Generation after generation after generation. And that's something else that I picked on. I used to go to therapy when I was in high school, and that's probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. Now, I'm about to get back into therapy again because, like...
shoot, when I found out your health insurance covered that was a wrap.
Man, what? Go back.
Be up in there telling all the tea. Like... at work,
and then you're able to talk ability.
Right, just once you get over that first hump of being shy and all that stuff. You just telling everything, stuff, all the TMI.
And you're like, I don't know if we can do that. Yep, talk about one thing that made you burst out
the
in
bubble.
tears.
Once you cry, that's a wrap.
Yes, and you're done. Like, everyone who can, like, get into therapy, please get into therapy. There's different therapeutic apps out there. There's different counseling apps out there. Just do it, like, because it does take writing. It does take being creative. Like, there's different things that you can do to help yourself. But if you stick yourself in that same spot, that same position, never wanting to be anywhere, you know, just there, and you're depressed and you're sick and you're always sick. Like, last year, I got really sick. Now, remind you, I just said, I graduated in 2017. So, before I graduated in 2017, I was the one working 3 jobs and was in grad school. And I was doing it, like, big time. Like, I was making it happen and running Skylyne. I don't think we had the radio show then. No. We didn't have the radio show at all. I was running Skylyne. I was doing hair. I was working 3 jobs and you know, was in grad school. Like, that was my life. But last year, I had a whole completely breakdown. And that's my first time ever saying it on live. Like, I had a complete breakdown. And why? Because I was just completely overwhelmed with life. And that was my first step. And I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go get a therapist. But what did I do in the midst of that? I started doing positive affirmations more often. I started listening to things that were more positive. I got rid of the toxicity.
That's a big word. I've been trying to say it the whole show.
Yeah. Toxicity. Toxic.
My accent won't allow me to say that word, and it's cool.
I'm glad that we was stuck on the same thing, though.
I definitely tried to say it 4 times in 10 minutes just now.
Yes. I got rid of the toxic people, and like I just started growing. I started focusing more. Like, Skylyne has always been one thing that has been important to me from like the beginning. I think me and Mark probably did not see each other or feed the homeless for like maybe 3 months at one point. And that was it. Yeah, you probably don't even remember that. But I'll explain. I'll tell you. No, we didn't feed the homeless together.
Together.
Yeah, together. For like 3 consecutive months. But then after that, like, Skylyne is my heart, man. And it takes a lot. Like, before I go into a whole spill about Skylyne, because I understand, like, Posh being your baby. Like,
that's it.
You try to get someone else that was like, nah, you gotta go.
Yeah, like, nah, like, you're not doing it right. No,
right. No. You're not doing what I asked. You know, right, it's okay. Right. I can just do it myself. Like
no,
it.
Thank you. Like, I mean, my only thing is I just feel like, well, I built it this far.
Right.
But like I built it this far. It reaches like 5 million people every week. So like, and that's from one follower.
Right.
It's from one follower, 1 like, 1 block hit. So like, I did all that myself.
All right, guys, it's about that time again. We are about to go on break. We'll see you back in a little bit, and we'll be back like we never left on BeExposedRadio.com.
Skylyne.
You do take your hair a lot.
I've been trying not to.
No, you.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt,
Skylyne radio show.
So where we at? Where we talk about the effects and what's going on in these schools.
Yes.
And what people don't understand. Just real briefly, I just want to talk a little bit about what people say bullying is or is not. So bullying comes in many forms. It's a teasing, it's the cyberbullying, it's the texting, it's the phone calls, it's the posting of pictures and people's personal information to pretty much cause them harm, to have them feel insecure. It's the sex assaults that people actually put out there. There are physical assaults, and there are mental assaults and emotional assaults. And what I like to remind individuals that any aggressive behavior towards anyone that is unwanted and unwarranted, and an individual asks you to stop. Let's stop there. Stop.
And they should be respecting that.
Respecting that and respecting yourself, because when you're able to respect another person, you're able to respect yourself. And the way that you're able to show that respect is that you know that you have a gift, and you know you're uniquely made and that you matter, and then you also acknowledge that the next person beside you matters as well.
Right.
You know, and we lose that sometimes. Bullying is a behavior that underestimates the lives and legacy of you. I'm sure when they was bullying me, and I'm sure when they was bullying you, they didn't understand who you're going to become later on. I didn't know.
Right, because I'm popping. I can't. All right, let me tell you, all those people who felt like they wanted to say whatever to me, look at me now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey guys, it is the last segment of our show. Donovan, would you like to spill any of your social media once again? And talk about your event as well.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Chop.
Yes. Whether you up here in Baltimore, down there in Virginia, or anything like that, come out. All you ladies, all the information on my Instagram, the Posh Standard, or like the event has its own Instagram called Queens Take DC, at Queens Take DC, and all the information you need is on that page. And my personal page is Mr. Posh Standard. It's easy, so you can check me out. You need anything, I got you.
Yes. We're following that page. You can follow me on the Instagram at TTEY_the_busy or you can follow my business page at SKYLYNE_foundation_2016.
It's killing you, ain't it?
Yes, I'm like really sweating right now. I do not like this. It's like I feel it's very intense in here. Whew. It's
you gotta
hot,
start
y'all.
crossing your hands on the table.
It's hot.
So we're gonna do these shout outs real quick.
Yes, because I have not been shouting out.
If I get this right or wrong, don't hold it against me. If I get it wrong or right, don't hold it against me. Our brothers from, I believe it's Lodge number 6 or Lodge number 8. Mr. Marcus, we love you. We appreciate you. We thank you for sending out the fellas to come out and volunteer for our Baltimore Feed the Homeless charity events. Shorty bootleg barbecue. So good it should be illegal. Shorty, we love you.
I like that.
You've been there almost since day one. D Chase, we thank you for everything that you do in front and behind the scenes. Living the rich life, ideas unlimited. We appreciate you. We love you. You are you are becoming a real deal within the Skylyne brand. The Diva Effect and Diva Dolls. Letitia, we love you. We appreciate you.
Tell them all to
Shanetta,
come to the event.
Essence Empowerment. Mary Popping, we love you. We appreciate you for all that you do, and all your knowledge and expertise when it comes to mental health.
Killing you.
Dave & Buster's, Chick-fil-A, Pizza Hut, Subway. I can't think of anything else. All the teachers.
Donovan
come out
gotta
and
drop
support.
some shots out.
Come out and
Shout out.
support Saturday and Sunday for Feed the Homeless.
Donovan.
My right hand, Haru Peacock, my DJ Searle, DJ Just Jams, also my photographer, DJ Just Jams. My line, Kids Napalm, everybody who support Posh and everything we do.
Yes. And we are here at the end of the hour. Make sure you all tune in next Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we see you guys next week.
BeExposedRadio.com. Skylyne.
Proceed with caution, tired of lane, I'm exhausted. Poppin' Zanny Zan, sipping out the faucet. I'm confused, don't know what I'm doing. Wait, what I'm doing? Got me going, where the f I'm going? Out of space, where I'm going? Wait, where I'm going? Wait, where I'm going? Out of space, where I'm going? Out of space, where I'm going? I'll be